Good evening and welcome to Bonnie and Clyde's evening stream. Thanks for joining us. Today's date 8/17/2020, and we hope you all had a fabulous weekend. I know in these trying times it's hard. Believe me, I know I'm right there with you guys for sure. Let me turn this volume up a little bit more. There we go. I heard everybody saying we can barely hear you. Alright, well, let me try to turn the volume up then, see if that works out just a little bit better. Or maybe I'll just speak a little bit louder and clear. Maybe that'll do the trick. All right. Let's dive into the market. And the market was up today slightly on everything but the Dow. The Dow was down 0.31%, with gold up 2.25%, silver clawing back up 5.83%. It had to take that little bit of a setback and claw its way back up. Let's keep a rolling with it. Let's keep going. We're going to keep adding to the silver stack, and we're going to keep charging forward with the price. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, let's go over and check out and see what's going on with Bonnie and Clyde's portfolio. We lost a little bit today. Let's see what the final numbers came in. Down 2.29%. Not too awful bad, but it's still a day in the red for us. Maybe things will start looking a little bit better here before long. We sure hope so, but you never can tell with this market. And we've got a nice little storm brewing out here right now, so hopefully we won't lose any power or anything. But if we do, we'll see you tomorrow. Let's head on over to Twitter land. See what we got going on over into the Twitter sphere. And we got a coin of the day courtesy of Bonnie and Clyde Coins. There it is. Beautiful 1917 Standing Liberty. That's a variety 2/4. And that had a mintage of 13,880 of those coins. And that series went from 1916 to 1930. Really like that coin. Really like those coins. That coin too. And let's go over and see what NGC put out for us today. Looks like their coin. All right. Sorry about that. I muted the dogs out. I'm hoping it wasn't too bad. And looking over at the chat while I was doing that. Hello, Sparkle. Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate each and one of you that can come in and watch the live. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it for sure. Good to see you. Good to see you as always. Okay, let's get back into the action now. I think the dogs have calmed down. And here we go with NGC's coin of the day, and we got us a Jamaican $20 coin. Their coin of the day is the 2000 Jamaican coin, and August 17 is Marcus Garvey Day in Jamaica. So it's a 2000 Marcus Garvey coin, $20 coin. Really don't know nothing much about it, but must be a pretty decent guy to have be a national hero, and with his name all over a coin. So, all right. And let's see what else we got here. I want to take a look at real quick in NGC. I don't think there was nothing else I want to look at right now. Just making sure nothing else popped in real quick. Alrighty. Let's go over to some coin news. If you're in the Springfield, Massachusetts area, you can have coin designer Justin Coons to sign your PCGS labels for the Basketball Hall of Fame commemoratives. So it looks like they're going to be having him available in Springfield, Massachusetts. You can always go and check that out. I'm sure that PCGS has got it on their site, but I did pick up this from coinnews.net, and it's the first article listed. That was the exact name of it. The article, coin designer Justin Coons to sign PCGS labels for Basketball Hall of Fame commemoratives. So if anybody lives up around Massachusetts and you got some interest in that, there's your opportunity. And we got another bit of news here. And I love this news as always. Week ending August the 9th, U.S. Mint sales report. And this week coming in number one, the 2020 W 1 ounce American Silver Eagle uncirculated coin with 8,794 units. Second place goes to the 2020 W 1 ounce American Silver Eagle proof coins with 7,541 of those sold. So people's jumping on those silver eagles like crazy with the price of silver going up and down, up and down. And if you're gonna get you some silver, you might as well go ahead and jump right on and get you some, because I just see it to keep on going up and up and up and up. I don't know when it's gonna end, but I don't see it going lower. You might have a brief pullback here and there, but I just see it keeping on going. I think our last record price was around 50 some dollars, and I'm waiting for it to hit that, and I don't think I'm gonna be waiting very long. I might not want to hold my breath that long, but I don't think I'm gonna be waiting that long. All right, and next we've got the 2020 U.S. Mint Silver Proof set. Coming in at number 4, I happened to skip number 3. My bad. Let's back it up. Because the U.S. Mint Proof set comes in at number 3 over top of the Silver Proof set. And that is fine. Well, it is what it is, but I see people really wanting to dive in and get that silver because number 5 coming in at the top 5 is the 2019 U.S. Mint Silver Proof set. So that's 3 big pieces of silver and 1 regular proof set in the top 5. And I'm hoping that our uncirculated coin set will come out here soon. This could be one of the very last years of all these coins. You never know. I hope not. I really hope not. But you never know. So that's the coin news. Until tomorrow's news. Don't want to use up all the articles. And I'm just on Monday. Let's go over here to the weather and see what we got over here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see how much the weather is doing and changed up on us because it for sure started raining here again, but it's not that bad where I'm at. So it's the weather map says it's gonna get a little worse, but it's not that bad. We can live with it. Just a passing shower, it says. Get out of the way. There we go. I want that thing to move out of our way so we can look at a bigger picture of the map here. So I can see where that hot temperature and cold temperature is going to be located at. And that sweltering hot temperature today is going to be located out in Arizona, and it looks like southern Arizona at Ajo, Arizona is going to come in at a nice warm 118 degrees. Woo-wee! I'm telling you what. Now that's a warm spot if I ever seen it. 118 degrees. Man almighty. I know stuff was starting to melt out there, it would seem like. Whoa. Goodness gracious. I've been in too many hot temperatures of 118 degrees like that before. I don't know if maybe when I had a temperature, I don't even know if I even had a fever and was that hot. Holy smokes. I don't even know how they live in something like that. Yeah, you really gotta be a true desert animal to live in something like that. Whoa. All right, let's find that cool temperature, and I think we found it. And it's coming to us, if this actually is in the United States. Port Angeles, Washington, 63 degrees. Whoa. We went from 118 degrees to 63 degrees right on the west coast. Wow. From north to south. Nice and cool up in Washington. And that's in northern Washington. And there's not even any rain in that area. There is rain in the area, but not that area. And let's take a look back over on the East Coast and head back across the map. And what we got down in Florida is high 80s heading north. We got 90s through Georgia, South Carolina. Then we switch back down to 80s through North Carolina, through Virginia. And then once you get over into Maryland and Pennsylvania, you'll start hitting the 70s, high 70s, the rest of the way up the East Coast. And as we head west, it looks like the top of Michigan comes in at low 80. And then as you start heading south, Indiana, Illinois looks like it's in the low 80s, high 70s. And coming down through Kentucky and Tennessee, looks like you got the high 80s until you get down to Mississippi, where you go into the low 90s, all the way out to the Gulf of Mexico. Go across the Mississippi. You first come to Louisiana in the low 90s, heading into Texas in the mid 90s, and they do have a little over 100-degree temperature in southern Texas to the west of Corpus Christi. Then you got 90s up through the plainlands until you get up to Nebraska and Iowa, where it drops down into the mid 80s. Minnesota in the high 70s. Heading west, the Dakotas get you in at the low 90s, high 80s. And then once you get over into Montana and Wyoming, you're still in the 90s, even into the high 90s. And funny how the temperature changed on me here. Because now that 60-some degree temperature has kind of went away, and I'm not sure if that was a mistake on the map or not. But now they got a 86 degree temperature right next to it. No, it's still 63 degrees there, but not even very far from it. It's 100 degrees in Omak, Washington, so that's a big difference right there in the state. Man, how do they get such a wide range in such a very few amount of miles? That's crazy. But we're gonna go with it. You got 100 degrees in Idaho. Parts of Idaho, as you start heading south through the mountains. And you got 100 degrees in Nevada. You got 100 degrees in Wyoming. 100 degrees in Colorado. And then the high 90s in New Mexico. California, Southern California's got right at 100 degrees. Just over 100 in Lone Pine, California. Then as you head north up the west coast, you got the low 70s in Northern California, the mid 70s in Oregon, to high 80s in Oregon. Then we done talked about Washington and all of its discrepancies. Goes from the lowest temperatures of 63 to 102. Oh, whoa. But we got some storms in Northern California and Southern Oregon. Looks like some rain's trying to come in. I know they need the rain out there. Rain's trying to come into Southern California, but I don't know if it's gonna make it or not. But it's wanting to come in. Got some rain out in New Mexico, in the southern part of New Mexico. A little bit of rain in central Texas. And then we got a line of storms from Alabama to Virginia through the mountain range there. And it looks like they're trying to get a little bit of a storm up around the Great Lakes, around the tip of Superior, Lake Michigan, but I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. Looks like it's just going to be cloudy and then cloudy up on the northeast part of the United States. And that'll do it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the weather. I hope it's beautiful no matter where you all are at. And we have another great story to end the day with. And here we go. These animals are really, truly heroes. I'm telling you. We had a 3-year-old child go missing in Winter, Wisconsin. A 3-year-old girl was found safe with the family dog after going missing for 24 hours near her home in Winter, Wisconsin. Apparently, she had stayed out all night and was missing, and she come walking out of the woods with her dog and had some minor scratches, some insect bites, and a little bit of dehydration, but was found safe. That's the main thing. Some of those stories like that, when those children go missing, end up in some really horror stories. So I'm sure glad this one turned out real good. Little Abigail Ladwig in Winter, Wisconsin. So we're glad that turned out well. The dog kept her on, stayed right there with her. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a million. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all so much. We do appreciate it. Have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy hunting. Stay safe.